Start with a nice simple one. Any injury news, team news ahead of Tuesday?
Yeah, obviously Enzio's come off at the weekend with a knee problem. He's had a scan and we're still waiting on results from a scan. John Stead and Kane Hemmings have trained this morning, not the full session but they have done some work, so we'll wait on those for news for tomorrow.
Let's touch at the weekend. It was a much needed point. Did you see it as a point gain in the situation you're in at the moment?
Yeah, obviously it's a point gain. It's one more than we had before we started the game, but you know, we arrived with a point, we left with a point, but we're a bit disappointed overall that we didn't get 3. It's what we do need. We need to win games to go up the table, like I've said on a couple of occasions before, but it was better. And like I said, after Saturday, it's small steps, but we need to start making small steps quickly.
On the balance of reflection, do you think you deserved all 3?
I'll probably say the same as Jim Bentley, yes. You know, we had 2 really good opportunities, scored one of them. Nathan Thomas has had a shot saved even though he's given a goal kick. They didn't really create anything first half and put us on a lot of pressure second half, and we coped pretty well. I think the goal was a bit of a fluke because it's hit Elliot Ward and gone straight to their striker, who potentially would have been stood in an offside position if it's come from one of their players. But no, it was a whole better performance, but we still need to keep improving as we go.
Just want to touch on a couple of things that you mentioned in our last interview. One was that you kind of told the players some home truths really after that home defeat a week or so ago now.
Yeah.
Do you think they reacted to those words?
Possibly. You know, I've said a few things after the game, but they've said a few things to themselves during the week. And I said how well they worked on Saturday, but bare minimum is 100% maximum effort. So we got more effort out of them. We just need a bit more quality at times on the ball. Get the ball to the right people in the right areas to score more goals and keep clean sheets, hopefully.
And you touched on it there, that they also talked amongst themselves when I guess it was just them. How important do you think that was, where maybe they could air things between themselves? How important do you think that was for Saturday's game?
Yeah, it's massively important. I think, you know, they spend time with the coaches, but they spend a lot of time in dressing rooms behind closed doors without coaches, so it does give them an opportunity to get a few things off the chest, whether it be as a group or personally at other people. You have to stand up and take things on the chin. You're in an industry where everyone's entitled to an opinion, and if you have something to say, say it. You know, we're all men in this dressing room, and you have to take criticism at times.
Neil Ardley was appointed on Friday. How much are you looking forward to working with him?
Yeah, a lot. I've heard good things. I've heard good things as in being a manager and as a person. So I'm looking forward to working alongside somebody when he comes in later in the week, hopefully.
Obviously, you were in charge on Saturday. The same goes for Tuesday. Has Neil managed to have any input, or has it just been the current staff at the ground?
No, just myself. I've spoken to Neil. I spoke to Neil after Saturday as well, but he's going to let me get on with my job. And when he comes in after the game on Tuesday, himself and Neil, they'll have more input. But no, I'm going to take control of this one. Despite
the league position, do you think you're handing over a good squad to Neil Ardley?
It is a good squad. It's a big squad. We need some important people back. Obviously, we lost Enzio over the weekend. We're waiting for Louis Alessandro to come back. We're waiting on John Stead, waiting on Kane Hemmings, who are vastly experienced, important people within this group. So we're waiting on those. And it's a good, strong squad, but we need everybody fit. We need everybody fighting for the same cause.
Carlisle on Tuesday. They seem to be very good on the road. What do you think you can expect from them?
We've looked at them through our analysts. I think they're 4th in the form table away from home, so they're compact and they break as a group. But we know what to expect, and we have a game plan to try and play against them. But obviously that's ours not to share.
It's maybe a cliche this final question, but how much do you think just one win would do for the club?
One would be great. 3 or 4 wins would be fantastic. So we need to make a start, and we need to win a game, and hopefully it'll be tomorrow night.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Steve, I mean, obviously there's not been a win since early October. Do you think that is adding a little bit of pressure to the group, or do you sense that they're not really feeling it at the moment?
Yeah, probably. I think the longer you go without winning the game, the little more apprehensive you get towards the start of each game. Being in front for so long, you know, scoring early in the second half and getting as close to a victory was a little bit demoralising, really, at the end. And I said that to the boys, how proud I was of the effort that they put in. But we need to get over the final line with a 1-0 intact if it means doing that and winning ugly. Any win would be great for the time being.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose, are you looking for substance over style then at the moment?
Both would be nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a whole better performance than the Cheltenham game, the Morecambe game was. But we need to put everything together and make sure everything works so we can get that much needed 3 points.
It's interesting you say the squad is big. Is it a good thing to have a squad that big, or is it not good having around 30?
It's good having 30 to choose from. It's not easy choosing 11 plus 7 substitutes each week, and you've got to try and keep a lot of people happy, which doesn't work. We're lucky that we have a good reserve league fixture. We have some good Premier League Cup fixtures, so we do get game time, but we can't keep everybody happy all the time. But that's by the by, that goes with every club. It's not just a special occasion for Notts County.
In terms of Carlisle, John Sheridan and Alan Collin coming back to their former club, they're going to be whipped up, aren't they? I suppose you've got to be mindful of that. Yeah,
I'm sure they're quite looking forward to coming back. We'll try not to make it as comfortable for them as when they were here before. Obviously, Ad's left in the summer, and Shez was here with Norm before, so Norm knows Shez very well, and I was with Shez at Forest as well for a short time. So I do know them, but yeah, we're not trying to make it so comfortable for them when they come back.
And what would you like? I mean, it'd be great to hand it over to Neil with a win in the bank, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. For myself, for Neil, for the chairman, for the football club, for the fans, we need a win. We need a win, and whether it by hook or by crook, a 1-0, dirty 1-0, or win with style, I'll take any win at the present time.
Lewis Alexander, what's wrong with him at the moment?
He's got a knee problem, picked up in training before the Cheltenham game, so I think it's going to be a few weeks. It's not something that we'd planned for, obviously, because it was just a training session while the reserve team fixture on that morning, which he picked it up then. So he's in rehab at the moment.
All those injuries couldn't come at a worse time?
No, they're not great. They're not great. Obviously, our two main goal scorers, and Louis, and obviously Enzo, scored goals and provides goals. So it's not been great, but like I said on Saturday, you have to roll with the punches at times.
Yeah. Christy Dennis obviously scored again at the weekend. How do you think he's coping with the pressure? Because there's a lot of focus on him because nobody else is fit, is there?
Well, no, we've got a strike, and we've got a 16-year-old boy on the bench in Keon. Ramey Campbell was obviously out on loan at present as well, so we're relying heavily on Christian. He scored 4 goals in a week, which isn't so shabby, and I'll take another couple at least tomorrow, which would be really nice.
And just final question, how much have you relished being in charge of the manager? Has it given a taste to want to go into somewhere else yourself?
No, I keep getting asked the same question. I'll keep giving the same boring answers. I'm waiting for the manager to come in next week and assist the manager and go back to my old day job. But I've enjoyed what I've done. This is new to me, and I won't miss doing this, to be fair. I'll let the manager deal with all the press, and I'll go back to being in the background and getting on with my work.